This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test.
Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Supervillains Podcast. The podcast where even if you're a superhero, you're a villain to if you're a superhero, you're a villain to someone. This is episode 51. You already know who it is, your boy Maine.
CK.
We back with another one for y'all. We back in the other layer, you know what I'm saying? Secret location. Villain Studios.
We back home.
Back home. You know what I'm saying? We switched it up last week, episode 50. Y'all check that out if you haven't seen it yet. The Community. Y'all go check that one out.
That's a good one. I wanted to break it down in the clips like I said I was, but we had a little technical difficulties behind the scenes. Y'all actually got the episode a little late, if you're looking out for it, I think. And we might have to think about switching it to a Saturday release instead of Friday.
Okay.
Only because I feel like for us to be more productive in how we actually do a rollout, I might, because how we've been doing it is basically the podcast first on all the streaming sites, on the Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Beezer or whatever, all that stuff, and then we drop the visual on Saturday. Well, I'm thinking about maybe trying to drop the visual bits and pieces before I give them the whole thing. Okay. So I might have to push everything back a day just so I have more time to the editing. Because, boy, well, I ain't gonna lie, these YouTube stars, boy, hey, they earning their mony, dog.
Yeah.
They earn it because editing is not fucking easy, bro. I don't even know how. I don't know if it's true, but I seen somebody was doing like a speech or whatnot, a motivational damn fucking video, and they were saying how basically like there's only like 100 YouTubers who make over $1 million, and that I don't know how true that is. I don't know if it's true, but I think he might have been talking about from YouTube, but he was saying basically everybody else making money from sponsors and shit, but actually getting $1 million from YouTube for their content, there's only a few of them. So I don't know how true that is, but
I can see that, especially because I think they said that the amount of money that people make now from YouTube isn't the same from what it used to be back in the day. And then the way you have to do certain things in order to monetize the money, you know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people may be lacking from there. A lot of people for instance, like Joe Budden, I think he said he don't really make any money from YouTube, you know, and but it's more so used as a tool
for advertising.
Yeah.
To get you more in tune with the pod, which that makes sense. And it's kind of crazy because I was listening to another guy, right? And you tell me how you feel about this, but do you think it's smart to put your content on, like, say we have a product, this podcast. He was basically saying how backwards it is that literally YouTube is making no content, but it's a content business. So basically they trick the consumers into thinking like, hey, if you put out your own content, you could be famous or you could be whatever big. Where the crazy thing is they're doing absolutely the most minimalist thing. They're just giving us a platform, and we're actually creating the damn fucking shit. We're literally the damn consuming shit that we're putting out for ourselves anyway. Like literally, we're the consumers and the goddamn creators, and they're not even doing nothing. They don't got no original content. They're not a Netflix, but they're bigger than Netflix in the sense of, shit, dog, this is where we consume the most media.
Yeah.
So I guess my question to you is like, dog, like, is it even smart to like put your shit on YouTube?
I think it's smart unless you can create the space where people can come and get it just directly from you yourself.
Yeah.
If you're working on that type of time, then hey, do it if you can. you know. And that, but like, you know, you just got to be willing to put in that amount of work in order to do it. You know, if you're willing to put that amount of work in to do it and create that kind of space for yourself, and still maybe not get the same amount of numbers, but I'm pretty sure like maybe the money would be better for you if you was able to do it. It's almost like the same way where you hear like a lot of artists who kind of worked, who come from a major but then do the independent thing. Yeah. Like a lot of, and you ask them the question, which one do you enjoy more? And majority of them that I've heard say this, they always say they enjoy the major route better, because like just independent, it's just more work, you know.
Gotcha.
So like but that's the ones who's kind of they've only known the major their whole life, and then it's like boom, we go independent. So a lot of them, they prefer the major because it's less work, it's a little bit more easier. The upfront money might be a little bit more better, so you can kind of wiggle around a little better earlier.
Dang, but you know, it's so crazy because that argument I would make back to that is, I think it might be better short term wise, but longevity term wise,
yeah, of course,
independent is gonna last longer because
and that's
you
why
own all your shit,
right? Exactly, and that's why you hear that argument mainly from people who've kind of and like I say, you do have the artist who's been through the major cycle into independent and only want to rock independently. But like I said, the majority of the artists that I heard, they always say, man, the major, they talk about it's just a lot more work to do it independently, you know.
Yeah.
And
I guess you're right. I guess it's based on the actual artist, because like for instance, somebody like Drake, I'd rather be independent because I'm big enough to be my own machine. And the thing is a Drake song could stand the test of time.
Yeah.
In the sense of he's a Drake artist, so somebody could easily pull from his catalog and be like, hey, you know, a good Drake song could go good right here, or this song right here could go good right here in this movie or whatnot. Whereas an independent artist like Kodak Black, is his music gonna last the test of time? Because how we consume music as it like, boy, I remember when people used to drop albums every 2 years. Mm-hmm. Boy, you drop an album every 2 years nowadays, boy, you're gonna be going and missed. People gonna forget about you.
Yeah, you gotta be somebody who really is solidified. Like you can like we know that the only three that can really do that from my generation is really the Cole, the Drake, and the Kendrick.
Yeah, the Holy
like
Trinity.
They really the only three that can do that from my generation. Like yeah, it's tricky. Like I said, I feel like when you've been a major artist, somebody like a Drake, and that bag is already as big as it is, I think it's all about the problems that you want to deal with. You know,
if you Drake right now, how much money get you gonna? Because I believe he's up to sign a new contract. How much money getting you to stay? If you're Drake right now, and you knowing the landscape of music right now, what's keeping you around? What's the price tag to keep you on a label?
To keep me on a label? That's tough, man. It's hard to say, because the reason why I say it's hard to say, because I would really want to know how much money he's making just pocketing from music. You know,
let's say he's making $100 million a year.
$100 million a year off music.
After he paid taxes, he might see 50.
That's tough, man. I don't know if Drake is seeing $100 million off music, bro.
You said what?
I don't know if he's seeing $100 million off music.
I'm just saying.
Just throwing out.
If realistically, to me, I think he's seeing around 60 to 70.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, 60 to 70, maybe.
Just off music alone, he got to be seeing at least. You giving him? He's like an NBA player. You give him $30 million an album. You could give him $30 million an album.
Nah.
You can't give Drake $30 million an album.
$30 million an album. That's how much.
Remember, Drake, his whole album is gonna damn chart.
True, But like
he's selling damn fucking 5 million. He said, well, I won't say 5 million. He gonna sell 2-3 million records.
I don't know, man.
That's only selling the what's name. It's gonna be streamed even more than that. He's the highest streamed album. You already know,
right? But even with that the streaming that goes into the sales too. So it's like,
well, then we got to go back to remember what we said before. How much is the stream worth?
How much is the stream? So it's like that's where coming into play. You just really got to know how much it's worth.
But you have to remember, Drake is Drake. So a stream to Drake is different from a stream from you. Or a stream from any local artist.
Yeah. I know. That's why I said I need to know what it's worth, man. Like,
so how much you think Drake making a year?
Because to give somebody $30 million for an album, and you already know music money, I would say even for the superstars in music, ain't like superstar money for NBA players are. You know, I don't
know. I don't know, dog.
Bro.
Dog, Drake's selling a lot more tickets than damn any NBA star.
I feel you, but what I'm saying, like, if
what if that's included? What if an album and the tour is included? What an album and tour included?
But with the streaming now, like that's kind of out of play now. From what I forgot where I heard this from, like because kind of the streaming was created because remember 360 deals. Like when streaming, they created 360 deals because because they wasn't making as much money in the industry with people pirating and stuff. So when creating the streaming, that from what I hear, that kind of eliminated the 360 deal situation. Yeah. Because now we got the deals with the streaming sites. Yeah. We got the money coming back in, so we don't need to take away from your touring and all your other stuff.
But somebody with Drake. If somebody with Drake status, you could front him that money though.
But somebody with Drake status, I'm not giving you any money for my tour. I'm Drake.
But what if he's giving? But if it's $70 million,
nah, you ain't getting no money from my tour, bro. Like, because I'm gonna sell a lot just off my back catalog.
Okay, so how much you think he making off of tours then?
Oh, he going crazy on the tours.
So how much would you if you had to just throw out a number? Of course we don't know shit, but just throw out a number.
That's tough, man. I'm gonna put it like this: if Ja Rule back in the day said he was hitting the floor, going on tour, making, I think he said somewhere between 13 to 16 million when he was hitting the road. So Drake is the biggest in the world. So let's say minimum 60, 70 million on tour.
Okay.
Let's just say on the minimum. You know what I'm saying? On the minimum side.
I want to see. Well, I think honestly, I think that's how much I think he grossing 100. I think he grossed 100 million. Of course, he got to pay people and all that. Yeah. He got to pay for all of it. But I think he one of those people that are making $100 million tours. Jay-Z did it. Beyonce did it. I think, I may be wrong, but I think Drake does that in revenue. Of course, I know he bring it home. But I think he's up there with tours. Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie, dog. If I'm Drake, I give you 5 albums. I need $500 million.
$500 million? That's a lot of money, bro.
Listen, dog, you getting Drake. You getting the Drake experience.
That's a lot of money.
Bro,
5 albums?
Wait. Do I own some of my masters? Because I give some of it back.
Oh, this is the thing. You gonna like I said, a person in Drake. Listen, if it's 21 Savage owns 70% of his masters, I'm sure Drake is probably better than that. His number is better than that.
It depends, because not if they give him the right money. Because somebody say 100 million, dog. We want all of it, or we want to give you 10% and you get 100 million. Nigga saying, sign me up.
Yeah, that's why I really wish I knew how it worked, man. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure like when he did the deal with Apple, I know that was a bit bad to be able. Okay, we're the ones who putting it out first.
Oh yeah,
just to say we putting it out first.
And that's my whole thing is think about that. If they're putting it out first, they don't got the rights to it. Just putting it out first, you know that's like about a $20-30 million bag.
Yeah, for sure.
That's at least $10 million just to get it exclusively. So to have an exclusive deal with somebody and you getting millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars for exclusivity, nigga, to own some of it, bro, you gotta jump.
Right. It's just hard to say, okay, let's look at somebody like a Joe Rogan, where his deal was what, 100 mil? Was that 100 mil a year?
Nah, hell, fuck.
Okay.
Hell no.
So he making
nigga. I'm about to say that nigga Joe Rogan. That nigga.
Yeah. So what the deal was, like 100 million over 3 years, something like that.
I think it's like it might be like 5 years.
Okay. Yeah. So you gotta ask yourself: is Drake
worth more than Joe Rogan?
As far as like,
I know what you mean.
To streaming, to like streaming.
Hell yeah.
I don't know about that, bro.
He's the highest. He's the highest stream artist, damn near ever.
I feel you, bro, but like, bro,
ever, not on just Spotify, ever on all of them.
I got you. That's tough, bro. Cause Joe Rogan is
ever. He's the highest streamer ever. He don't got 30 million fans. The nigga got damn near 200 million fans.
I got you, bro. But dog, I don't know. That's a good dog.
Listen, Joe Rogan ain't seeing no damn fuck. Drake.
And you got to think, bro. This is Joe Rogan like first, like big bag.
Yeah.
The next bag finna be crazier.
Oh yeah, nigga.
You know,
but listen.
That's why I'm kind of projecting.
But listen, his next big bag is based on controversy, because you already know controversy sells. So niggas gonna jump. But the thing is Joe don't seem the type of person who will sell his soul.
Yeah. So he's not necessarily looking for that.
Yeah, because them right wing people gonna try to get him. Fox News is definitely gonna. And the crazy thing is he don't even rock with these niggas like that. But they're gonna try to get him because he do talk to people that they like.
Oh, you saying Fox News gonna try to get him?
Well, Fox News. I mean that company over there, like
Oh yeah. Whoever
like them type people. People gonna try to get him. But. And on top of that, inflation shit. That nigga, his contract definitely worth like $200 million now.
Yeah.
But, dog, I hate to say it, dog. That nigga's dropping every week.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say, bro, listen.
Listen, he's dropping every week. Drake dropping every year. And I'm telling you, dog. Drake is
But listen, but what I'm saying, if I'm dropping every week and every episode seeing 5 million, I'm recording.
But it's only on Spotify. It's exclusive to Spotify. Drake got Spotify, Apple Music,
I got
every other streamer.
Yeah, I feel you.
So my whole thing is, dog, Drake is the most streamed person in the damn world. Nigga, I think Drake might be like, you know how they was like, oh, the most recognizable person in the world is Michael Jackson? Drake might be up there now.
You think he more recognizable than Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
I don't think so, bro.
I think so.
I don't think he's more recognizable than Snoop Dogg.
I think he is.
Nah.
Listen. I don't think like he blowing out Snoop Dogg, because Snoop Dogg is one of those iconic figures.
Yeah,
like,
that's
like
what
a
I'm
Tupac.
saying, bro. Like, everybody knows Snoop Dogg. The great grandma's gonna know who Snoop Dogg is. If you don't listen to Drake music, you probably ain't gonna know who he is.
You gonna know who Drake is, dog.
I don't think so, bro.
I don't know how you don't know who Drake is.
If you don't listen to his music, you ain't gonna know who he is.
Drake damn near everywhere, though.
Musically?
The only thing he ain't in is the movies anymore. And I think nigga might start acting again.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he more noticeable than Snoop. The music is there.
I think you talking about now, because Snoop right now is on the run again.
Huh?
Snoop is on
No. Snoop is just from recognizability. It's like everybody gonna know Snoop, bro.
But the thing is, the new generation don't know Snoop.
What? Nah, bro. They know him, bro.
Nah, they know.
They don't know the music.
They know the name. I don't think they know.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And all I'm saying is, if Snoop go in the store, everybody, oh, that's Snoop. Like, everybody gonna know it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think everybody knows Drake.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I think my mom probably don't know who Drake is.
She'll shock you.
No, I ain't gonna lie. She probably don't know who Drake is, bro.
She'll shock you. Listen. I didn't think my mama knew who Drake was, and then she said, "Oh, I'm trying to think what he was on." She's like, that guy that was on, what's now? I'm thinking to myself, God dang, how the hell she knew? But she picked one thing that he was in. I forgot what it was, but it was like he was like on some regular TV type shit. And sure enough,
did
it
she
was
know
Drake.
His name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I said the name. I said, "Do you know who Drake is?" And then she said that guy
But
from.
if you would have didn't say the name, but she would have knew it was Drake.
If I would say who was that, I'm pretty sure because she obviously either if I told her who Drake was and she knew who it was, of course she probably know that his name is Drake. But I don't know. Look, I may be wrong. All I'm saying is that he up there. I'm saying Snoop Dogg up there too. But me personally, I think Drake is worth more money than Joe Rogan, dog.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I'm when I mean in the sense of he's worth more revenue.
Okay,
I don't mean of course. I don't mean like money. Of course, Drake better have more fucking money than Joe Rogan. Like what the hell? But I'm talking about as far as revenue. Like if you had to bet on who's gonna make you the most money, I think Drake. Now I'm not gonna lie. That once a week for 3 hours, that's a lot of damn fucking ads you sell.
Yeah, and it ain't once a week, bro. It's like 4 times a week. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying, when you look at if, and the only thing is because he's like exclusive to Spotify, but like the whole argument is okay, and of course people stream music, Drake stuff daily, constantly. But like if I can have one episode and keep your attention, you know, Joe Rogan, he going for like as long as we do, 3 hours. You know
if not
like,
longer.
If I can keep your attention that long, you know what I'm saying? Like,
now listen,
and I'm dropping. It's like pretty much you listening to every time I drop an episode, I'm dropping
2 movies.
Just put it in equivalence of like 3 albums. I'm dropping 3 albums.
Of material.
I'm dropping 3, 6, 9. I'm dropping 12 albums a week. You know what I'm saying? And people just streaming them. You know.
Listen.
So like, whatever you can squeeze, whatever ads or whatever, however that counts, however you add that up as a streaming site, if he can keep somebody attention for half of that.
But think about it. You have to look at it like this too. The exclusivity rights that Drake sold was only for 1 album.
Yeah, no, I get you. No, I know.
So think about that. Think about it. He only because that's comparable to what Joe doing. Because he's
and this is the thing too, because the landscape of music kind of knows how important music is to streaming. The landscape of podcasters don't really understand that yet. So once you understand that, it's kind of like, and I'm pretty sure Joe understands that. That's why that first bag is 100 million.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, but like, when the landscape understands it and realize, oh shit, we bringing in these numbers, and this is equating to this, how much for you? Oh, y'all got to cough up that bag.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Then it's like, okay, now we gotta. Next thing you know, you're gonna see podcasters on 360 deals. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's going like.
Would you sign on 360?
Nah. Just right off bat, no. It got to be the right. It got to make sense.
They trying to get ad right now. After this episode, we want to give y'all 100.
100 what?
Okay.
100K?
Yeah.
100K for how long?
5 years.
So we get 100K each year?
Yeah.
That's tough. Because just doing my research and listening to different podcasters and people in business, the best term is to go as short term.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 years.
We'll say 2 years. We gonna give y'all 60,000 each.
I go with that, because if we blow up in them 2 years, when we come back to that table, that 60,000 might have done increase to, we gotta get them boys $1 million a piece, damn, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, you gotta be able to bet on yourself, because like, you take that bet and then the podcast don't do nothing. And then now we just assed out. You know what I'm saying? We could have had at least we got 100,000. We got 120. We got 120K.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess we just. I mean, even within that would give us a little freedom to do a little bit more and really pour more into the podcast, right?
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I would do it. $60K for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they gotta do all that editing and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
They do all. If they do all that,
yeah,
and all we gotta do is show up and talk, they got me.
Yeah.
Because I believe.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't honestly, because if they give me that $60K, bro, I'm sliding on my job. so I'm finna. No, they got it. They got to do it.
No, they still got to do it.
They got to do it.
They got to do all that because when I tell you, bro, it's sometimes like, for instance, last week, bro, I didn't know my AirDrop wasn't gonna work. My AirDrop just stopped working. Mm-hmm. I updated my phone, updated my computer, and usually how I get the video off my computer is AirDrop. Mm-hmm. It just stopped working.
Gotcha.
And then my phone, I plugged it up to my iMac. Now, mind you, I got a brand new fucking MacBook Pro. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, what do I do?
Right.
And there's nothing I could, literally, dog, I wasn't able to, I don't even know how the hell I got the shit over. It was fucked up. So, like I say, dog, if they take over the editing, they got me.
I feel you.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't quit my job. But, hey, me showing up and having this conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I can do that. I think, to be honest with you, my speech gonna be better. Cause I'm gonna invest in myself. Yeah. I'm gonna get a speech class. I'm gonna get a broadcasting class so I can speak clearer and stuff. Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna come out a better man.
Right. See, I ain't gonna lie. I still might quit my shit because now, bro, talking about like our promotion, that's all I'm doing all day, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bro, I shit gonna be A1 on that end.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unless they gonna take that over too, then okay, I might go part time or something. But
now I ain't gonna lie, they taking that over. Shit, damn. I might. I ain't gonna lie, but knowing me though, I can't quit my job. But the crazy thing, I really don't even have a job. How I am, I damn near work for myself already. Mm-hmm. But I don't know though. I just wanted to ask you that because one of the questions I was gonna ask you, and this is a conversation I was having the other day. And you know, sometimes you know how you be talking to your wife or your girl, and you ask her a question, and she insinuates that you asked the question because you already had an answer. And you was like, no, I was just asking to get your opinion. Shit, I don't even know mine. But what I asked her was, if you could ask white America for anything, and they had to do it, they're gonna honor your wish. What would it be for?
Oh, damn, bro, that's a loaded one.
That's a loaded one.
Right out back, yeah.
Let me. Why are you thinking? I'm gonna tell you what my wife thought, and I'm gonna think what. And the crazy thing is I asked her this last week, bro. My answer, I found out my answer about 5 hours ago. Yeah. She knew off the top, but I was like, But her answer was equity, and my response to that, my rebuttal was, that's cool, but I don't think that's gonna help Black America in the sense of giving us equity because, and y'all probably gonna kill me for saying this shit anyway, but I said it already. You probably didn't even hear the episode, but if you did hear it, I said shit. As soon as we started getting them damn refund checks and all them checks, which I didn't even get. I wish I did get them, but fortunately I make a little too much money. But I knew niggas are acting different, bro. Niggas had new Gucci bags. Niggas had the Gucci loafers, dog. Niggas were acting different, dog. Nigga had Hermes belts, all types of shit. I'm like, nigga, right. The government give you $2,000, and you think to go to so for me, yeah. And I already told you, I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith in my people, dog. I don't think equity is necessarily going to help us out because I think we have things ingrained in us are gonna just make us.
I think the thing is, and this is kind of like to some of your sentiment before, like where like, some people are just gonna be who they are. I think it. I don't know if that's my answer, but to kind of like bolster your wife's answer, I think as long as it help the right ones out, it could be a good thing. You know, because like if the right ones get it, which I do think the right ones are out there, it's just like I feel like a lot of times like the foolishness, that's what we see coming from where we come from. That's what we know.
Yeah.
You know, like, but it's a lot of the right ones out there doing the right things, and as long as the right ones understand the assignment, it can be the rising tide.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Like I say, I don't have faith because right now I'm not saying there are good people out there. There's some odd people out there. I just think,
but it's because of the thing you going off. You thinking? I feel like you thinking about like the typical shit that we see in the hood and shit.
Oh, you know what? This is the thing though. A lot of people think that. A lot, and I used to think that too. That it's only here. It's only here. But then I got in corporate offices, start moving with different people, you know, going to different places, flying to different areas of the country. And I'm looking back and I be like, this shit kind of the same back home.
What you mean like hood niggas in different places?
No, I think that is all. I think there's something deep rooted inside of all of us that was passed through us through slavery or something. I don't know where it came from, but as for instance, like this, I was telling my wife the other day. I think it'll be neat. Maybe it's a study already out there. But what's our infatuation with chains? Like every rapper must have one.
That's rapper shit though.
But so if you got some money, a lot of niggas tell me they buy a chain. I know a lot of people who told me.
But that's like the typical that's like typical shit though from the hood though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But why?
I can't tell you that.
But that's why I think it should be a study. Because me personally, I wouldn't get no chain.
I mean, that's what you know. Niggas are impressionable. That's the shit. Like people think that's what people like. So like, of course, that's what niggas will gravitate to. That's.
But what if it don't make no sense though?
A lot of shit don't make sense, bro.
Then why would you do it?
Because they think it's cool. That's the easy answer. They might think women like that shit. It's just the same way when niggas was like, okay, you got the nigga that's going to school being the doctor and being successful. You got the drug dealer. That's who you see because he's still in the hood, right? So he got the nice whip. He dressed nice. You know what I'm saying? That's what he doing.
I was having this conversation today too, but go ahead. Yeah. I want to hear what your thoughts on it.
So that's the shit that niggas see when you growing up and you don't know nothing else. So you kind of gravitate towards that. Sometimes you got to be on a different level of thinking, or at least somebody else told you, hey, that shit might be cool, but that shit that's short-term shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so let me ask you this. Because I like where you're going. I know we jumping into another subject, but the question I was talking with my wife about, that's why I said we were talking about this today, about why girls like bad boys. You think girls like bad boys because it's what they see in the hood and it's what they gravitate to? I know mine is a little more broader. I know you was going there. That's why I wanted to ask.
I don't even think it's from a perspective of what they see in the hood. That might be something that, because it don't even have to be on that level of bad boy shit, right? Yeah, a nigga like that's on that level of out here wilding out and just, you know what I'm saying? It could just be a nigga with like a little edge to him, right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
He might be on the right path, but he just seemed like he got a little edge to him, so they might be attracted.
Yeah, but there's some that just don't got no edge to them, and they just bad people.
Yeah.
So what make you what to just? I know this switching gears.
I can tell. Only thing,
if you had to guess, because of course we're not women.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, that's tough, man. I just think that guy probably just comes off more attractive. He probably comes off more attractive.
But I'm saying,
and I don't even want to put that on every woman going that way. But like I'll put it like this. Like I had a conversation with my chorus teacher years ago when I was in high school, you know, and she grew up in the church. She grew up singing and all this and all that. And like she said that she knew better because she had the example of her father in the house. she still was attracted to the dude that had like a little more edge to him. And she had the example in the house.
But I'm trying to figure out what
so
makes
yeah,
that
so my
attraction?
thing is she got the good example, right? But some way she still leaned that way.
My wife says she thinks about sex.
That could be it.
But I was like, but what about the ones who ain't good at sex?
But the thing, but that leads to question too. You got to always think about it because you say
she said sex or money.
I don't know, bro. It's tough to say, man.
Cause there's some lame niggas out there. I'm pretty sure that's slanging that thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know me personally.
So
I don't know.
It's like it's the situation where you got the woman who kind of dates the same dude over and over. And then be like, I don't know why they doing me.
And that's why I'm trying to figure out what's the attraction.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, if you date the nigga that's from the same area, same type of nigga, same then I'm not saying it's always the same, but like you kind of lean towards like you having the same situation happen to you again.
I told my wife today that,
and I ain't even saying like it can be a nigga that's nerdy as hell and all this shit and still dog you out now.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
So like it happens, but like if you keep dating the same type of dude from the same type of place or whatever, then you might end up with the same results.
I told my wife this today, and she looked at me a little strange, but I said, nah, look, this is what I stand on. I think we got to put some of the blame on these women, dog. Majority blame, okay, yeah, the man got to control his actions. But number two, the reason why some of these girls lonely and have baby daddies and all this shit is the niggas, they don't hold men accountable. Mm-hmm. So me personally, that's a close second. First is the man, but to me, I feel like if you held them more accountable, they'll start acting right, and then the man, because at the end of the day, men are, I don't want to say we're stupid, but we're very simple. Very simple. Mm-hmm. Bro, most of us just want to have sex, get money. And some not in that order. Some in the other order. Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is very simple, people. It's very simple. Eat, sleep, make money, have sex. That's all we want to do. Mm-hmm. Play with the kids,
Yeah.
So if you literally damn fucking held men accountable to certain things, bro, you gonna stop all that bullshit because you think the reason why niggas feel like they could be with more than one girls because girls allow it.
Yeah.
And some of them are just really good liars. But a lot of everybody ain't no great liar though.
Yeah.
I had a friend one time told me he was going to help he told his girl he was going to help his mama out 2:30 in the morning. Nigga, what the fuck your mama got going on? And it wasn't even his mama, it was his grandma. What your grandma got going on at 2:30 in the morning? Dog, your grandma probably sleep at 6. How the hell you helping her? I think he's like, he changed the tire. I'm thinking to myself, dog, I said, bro, she believed you? She was like, yeah. I was like, there's no way she believed that shit, dog. She accepted that shit. She accepted that at 2:30 in the morning when she rolled over and you said, hey, I gotta go. She knew in her mind, oh, this nigga about to go cheat on me.
I put it like this too. Like you can hold niggas accountable, but then I do strongly feel that some niggas just ain't gonna be ready until they ready.
That's why you leave them alone and let them figure it out.
Yeah, no, that's true. So like more so that leans back to your first point. Like they gotta really hold them. They gotta look at themselves.
Oh, they gotta look at themselves first.
And really, and like, cause niggas be wilding out. So like, like, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Like, me and Sherm, man, like I don't know the girl anyway. It's somebody that Sherm know, man. And like, man, the man just be out here wild, but she take him back every time. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. And my whole thing is the fact is, and at first I used to feel bad for girls. Like, damn, dog, that's fucked up. But dog, if you still letting them come back in the door, he's a changed man.
Yeah, if you gonna accept it over and over, then that's on you. And then when somebody see that you accepting it over and over, oh man, let me just go ahead and run out here again. Like they might not be saying that consciously a lot of times because that's.
Oh, they know they got you. I know in their minds they know they got you psychologically. They're like, oh man, what the fuck she gonna do? Take me back?
Yeah, I don't even think they be saying it like that, bro. I just think niggas just do what they do. Now, don't get me wrong. You definitely got something. Man, I'm gonna go do whatever, man. I got her. She's just gonna be mad for a couple. You got
exactly.
But that's so fucking harsh to even have that type of mind. If I was like a cheat,
listen. I think niggas out there like that though. I think niggas
for sure.
Hey, listen. I know niggas out there. I know niggas out there. Niggas that done got strong. Niggas don't give a fuck. But I think that's like a overall arching thing in the world. Niggas just stop giving a fuck. So I think there's a lot more niggas than you think saying, "The fuck she gonna do? Put me out?"
No. I definitely know it's a good percentage of niggas out there that's doing it like that. I done had conversations with homies, and they'll be like, man, I got messed up out there doing whatever because that's what niggas do. You know what I'm saying?
And the reason why I say this too is because you gotta weigh the consequences for everything. Mm-hmm. Like if you playing Russian roulette, what's the consequences?
Yeah,
death, right? So you gonna tend to die. Hey, I ain't gonna touch that.
Right,
nigga. Hey, crack, you crackhead, bro. But niggas taking them damn. Nigga, look at the consequences and they say, hey, I can handle that. I can handle. They got to. They got to.
Yeah,
so my whole thing is when niggas go out there and they say, you know what? Look, I know my girl pregnant right now. She could leave me. But you know what? Tasha got a big booty. So I'm gonna take no chances. Right. Dog. Niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
There's no way you can wait. There's no way in real life you could then niggas do this shit. But I'm just saying, no nigga who got half a brain is gonna say, you know what? I got a woman I love and a fucking child. Sometimes a whole family. 3 kids and a dog. And be like, damn. She don't look that good, dog, but she got a big old booty. And they'll be like, let's just go see what this booty do, dog. Dog, what nigga, dog? You think that nigga, like, if he's willing to jeopardize that, you think he a good man?
He's not a faithful man. He's not
faithful.
He's not good at being faithful.
But let me ask you this, because this is my line. I always tell this too. I always tell my wife, I was like, I can't, if I ever cheat on you, I'm cheating on Kobe, I'm cheating on Caleb, I'm cheating on Khalees, I'm cheating on Carter.
That's true.
Because I'm cheating them out of a fucking father. Being lifting what's name. Because no matter what you say, even if you are a father and you don't live in a household, and you're a great father, you go to all the soccer games, what's the name? I hate to say this, it's gonna sound really fucked up. You still a part-time dad. Because you don't live there. You have to be. You don't live there. You don't live there 100% of the time. So you got to be part-time.
I don't know.
Listen, you got full-time, part-time, you got temp. Temp, you already know the temp. They show up when they want to. They there with thing. Part-time dad, look, they physically can't be there because they live with the mother.
You might not be there all the time, but you can still be a good ass dad, though.
I never said you couldn't be. I'm just saying you're still a part-time dad, though.
Saying part-time, that's like almost like a nigga. You almost saying like, yeah, you just half as good as a father.
No, you just using half the time. If I gave, and listen, if I told you I give you a whole year to build a house, and I gave another nigga said, hey, you can build this same house, same dimensions, everything, but you only got 6 months. That house could be just as good as your house. It could be. But with a year, nigga, I expect your house to be a little better. Because you could do a little more. You got a little more time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the nigga that got 6 months can't build a nice house.
But listen, it's niggas that's part-time dads that's way better than niggas that's in the house.
I'm not saying that.
Like I don't want to equate.
Listen,
like the part-time thing to like you can't be.
But I did
good a father as.
I didn't say that. I just said that.
I know you didn't say that.
I'm just going on time.
I feel what you're saying, but it almost sounds like it kind of sounds that way. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you only got half the time.
I know. I feel what you're saying, but like.
Okay, listen. I'll clarify.
I put it like this: what if he might not be in the house, but what if he with the mom half the time, he with the dad half the time?
They both have time parents.
I don't know. I don't like the part-time thing, man.
It's just true.
No, but like, listen. If you
listen. There's some full-time dads who live full times and beat the shit out of their kids, and they're abusive pieces of shit.
Yeah,
I didn't make I didn't say that they good fathers because they with them full time.
Right.
I'm just saying that you can only do so much when you're a part-time dad. Guess what? If I'm getting bullied, right, and I have nightmares at night, could my dad come over there? Could he comfort me? How he ain't gonna know I'm having them?
No, I feel what you're saying.
There's certain things you can't do when you're not in the household, and I'm just saying that there is a benefit to being there full time.
Yeah.
Not all people use the benefits.
For sure.
So like I say, being a part-time dad, like my dad was a great dad. Mm-hmm. He was there half the time. There's certain things we couldn't do because guess what? It wasn't his time to.
Gotcha.
He was only allotted the time the court seen fit. Period. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, he was a part-time dad. He can only be a dad part of the time.
Gotcha.
So I'm not saying that it's bad, but I'm saying when you're full time, there's nobody telling you that, hey, look, bro, you good. You can't be a dad right now, nigga. You go be dad on that next Saturday. Not this Saturday. Next Saturday, you can be father of the year. Not this Saturday though. You can be on standby though, in case anything come up. But on this Saturday, nah, this the mama Saturday, bro.
But hey, a part-time dad can still be father of the year though, bro.
They could, just not on their weekend.
Nah, he can still be father of the year, bro.
Hey, listen, not on his. Hey, if it's not his weekend,
no. I'm
how
saying
he gonna
the
do it?
overall arching. That nigga can be the father of the year.
He could.
You
He
know
can be, because he could be doing everything he can to what's name. He could be the better damn parent. He could be the best parent. The damn mama could be the crackhead and what's the name.
Yeah.
He could be the best he could be. But guess what? When it's not his weekend, it's not his weekend. And unfortunately, there's women out there that say, hey, you could be, hey, look, even though the courts did this, what's his name, anytime you want to get little Jake, you come over here and get Jake. Mm-hmm. And there's some parents that be like, nigga, hey, you were supposed to be here 5 minutes ago.
Right, yeah.
Nigga, be late again. See what happened. So my whole thing is I'm not saying that there's good or versus bad. I'm just saying there's only so much you could do when you are a part-time dad. When you're a part-time mom, same thing. I might just put it on the dads. I don't want to say I'm just going on the dads, because guess what? If you got split custody, they going over the mama house too.
Yeah.
They going over the daddy house too. All I'm saying is you can only do so much. That's all I'm saying, dog. Hey, if you got that year to build that house, bro, you could do more in your time than the nigga that got 6 months. Now, if the nigga was 6 months,
that nigga with 6 months might just be.
Hey, he might be. Hey, look, he might be the best. Hey, listen, he might be the best builder in the world. He might be Toll Brothers. The house come out immaculate, and he might do more than you do with the 12 months.
Yeah,
I'm just saying though, with the 12 months, nigga, you don't got no excuses. You should blow this nigga out of the water, but
yeah.
You know, sometimes it's not like that.
Yeah,
because now if you gave the nigga who is amazing 6 months, if you gave him 12 months, bro. This nigga out here, that nigga Superman.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I get what I just.
But why? But it comes back to niggas will risk that though.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Niggas will risk.
Listen,
not being.
We already know. Like back in the day, you know, you heard the stories of families where, yeah, you know, Papa had a family.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so like situations definitely.
Look, listen, I know somebody who dad had a whole first family and left them motherfuckers.
Damn.
Left them motherfuckers. Them niggas didn't even talk about it. And to me, I was like, dog, wait, you got siblings and you don't even, you don't talk about it. Bro, dog, if my dad had a whole nother family and he wouldn't let me know about them,
yeah,
I feel something. I look at him differently.
Oh yeah, for
I'd
sure.
be like, oh yeah,
for
bro.
sure,
yeah,
for sure.
Bro. Nah, bro.
That'd be like family secrets that.
But and you know what? That's how it is back in the day. That's how they move. Nowadays, nigga, you going tomorrow, you getting aired out.
Yeah.
But back in the day, you're right. It used to be like family secrets. Yeah, we don't talk
like
about.
I won't mention where I know the guy from, but like we was having a conversation. And he was like, you know, he just started asking questions about his family and shit went adding up and this and that. Next thing you know, he get a call from his dad like, what you doing, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, listen, you about to mess stuff up for the family. Just stop asking so many questions. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like, you know, it's like just chill, man. Like you asking too many questions. You got your cousins riled up. You know what I'm saying? Like cousins asking this person that, this, that. Just chill, bro. Like,
damn.
Everything was good. You
ruined it. You
about to mess up. Nobody ain't gonna be at the family reunion next year. Messing around with you, type of, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, guess what? Fucking with me, I would say, nigga, I guess not. I guess the fuck not until we get to the bottom of this shit. But that's crazy, dog. All I'm saying is that dudes, we all gotta hold ourselves accountable. Niggas, you gotta realize that if you gonna cheat, cool, you can cheat. But just remember, though, that you're not cheating yourself. You're cheating your kids too.
Yeah.
And all I'm saying is if you...
No, I agree. I agree with what you're saying.
If you're there full time, there's a lot more you're going to be able to do than the person that's part-time.
Yeah. No,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I know for a fact that, you know, there's going to be a huge benefit because, you know, my mom and dad, they were separated too. Mm-hmm. You know, and so I know for a fact that it's gonna be a huge benefit with me and you know my girl being in the house together, and I can just tell by the way my kids are just different, just comparing to them to where I was. I ain't gonna lie, I think I was smarter than them niggas. I ain't gonna lie, but I think it was just a lot of stuff that I got to a little quicker than they did. But
also too is you have to realize it's the environment we were in too, because I feel like that's with all of us across the board. Mm-hmm. Like for instance, your mom. Well, we talked about this. You said your mom never left you home, but my mama left me at home when I was a little younger. Nowadays, bro, there's no way in hell I'm leaving my kids home alone.
Right.
But the thing is I think, this goes back to the black community too. I think we back in the day they put stuff on us that we shouldn't have been worried about. Mm-hmm. Like we shouldn't have worried about the light bill. The light bill might go, like the lights.
Yeah,
the kids don't know about no damn lights. They don't even know where the electricity comes from. Mm-hmm. They just think it's just there. They don't know about no damn light bill. Yeah. So I think there's trauma that was put on us that we all grew up with. So I think you probably were more advanced than your kids at their age now, but you probably asked to do a lot more than they were. You probably had chores at damn fucking 3-4 years old.
Yeah, probably. You know what? I don't know. I think on that shit we probably around the same.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, hey, you can pick that up every now and then type of shit. Or clean that, you know what I'm saying? Clean that. If you want this, clean this up, you know.
Shit, we wash the damn dishes around there.
Like I said, mom dudes when you ain't let me get to this. Because they was like, I don't even trust you washing. You know what I'm saying? You might leave something on there, you know. Yeah. So let me do that till a little later. But but I definitely agree that like I said, I can already see my kids are definitely set up better than I was because you know, they got two parents in the house. So they get that love no matter what. They get just that structure that you get from having two parents in the house, everything that come with that. And then I feel like having like a parent who I feel like in a way, because of the way I grew up, I'm kind of like I have certain tools to know kind of what I was missing that I feel like I can give my kids to make sure they are set up to be better than I was. Because, okay, all right, I didn't have this at this age. This is what they need to be a little more successful in this area, or, you know. So I think we all know it's a benefit of that. And and I definitely agree, man. If you're willing to risk that when you got something good at home, you know, because sometimes you just have to split up because people just have situations.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But if you with somebody, y'all truly like love each other, y'all enjoy each other's time, and if that's kind of like and then y'all agreement of being together is not, hey nigga, we faithful, and you willing to risk that, then yeah, you cheating on your family too.
Yeah, because how I look at it too is that we all have our quirks. And it's safe to say that. Look, your phone, right there on the table. But we all have our own our quirks and stuff, and we all, basically being in a relationship ain't easy.
No.
Sometimes it is now.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. For me, it's probably mostly been like, it's just been like more smooth sailing than anything in our relationship.
Oh yeah, nah, me too. But I mean, in the sense of, it's not as easy as just getting up and just waking up and just being in love.
Yeah, no.
It's a little. You got to put a little more work into that, because there's some things
this is once you get to a certain level of this thing, man, and you start coming up on years and years of being with each other. It's a partnership.
Yeah,
and I think a lot of times too, that's where a lot of people mess up. It's because you get with somebody, they fine, and y'all might be vibing on a certain level, but it's a lot more that goes into it. And the person, when you're with them, they have to they have to be a good partner with you. It's a yin and a yang with everything. And that's something that you just have to take in consideration when picking somebody, man. Like, everybody ain't gonna be a good partner.
Yeah, and then even with him being a partner, I know this shit happened to me and my wife, but there's certain things that you may assume that y'all agree on, but y'all fucking don't agree on. Mm-hmm. There's certain things that I'm pretty sure religiously, spiritually, then financially, then politically. Yeah. Like, you know how many times, though, if y'all been watching this podcast, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm an outlier in the sense where I'm going to question everybody. I don't give a fuck who you could be. Black Lives Matter, Green Lives Matter. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, what's your motive? My wife isn't like that. My wife is more like, oh, we gotta support our own and shit like that. Where that's cool too. We can support our fellow African Americans, our fellow Black people, but I'm not gonna blindly follow you, bro.
It goes back to the earlier point, kind of, where I was saying, to bolster your wife's point with equity. It got to be the right ones. Right?
Yeah.
So in your point, I ain't going to just support you blindly because you black. You got to be the right black person.
Exactly. Because I'm pretty sure, and we can get into this too, I'm pretty sure you heard about, they saying that somebody in the Black Lives Matter done bought a $6 million mansion or some shit like that. I don't know the details. So I ain't gonna talk too deep.
I think I heard about it, but I'm not.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too deeply about it, but would I believe some shit like that? Yes.
Yeah.
Nigga, there's no excuse.
Because listen, it be snakes everywhere.
Everywhere.
Even in the most positive thing, bro.
Listen.
It be snakes everywhere.
They be up in that pulpit sometimes. Yeah. You never know. And I'm not saying all pastors are what's name, but I'm just saying there are some in the pulpit. But the thing is I'm just not the type of person where I'm gonna be like, yeah, hey, it's everything's all fairy tales and lollipops and sugar plums and everything's gonna be okay. Nah, I'm one of the people that like, okay, let me hear your opinion and I'm gonna see if I agree with it. And I'm not gonna dismiss you because you don't agree with me on certain things. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, one of the things that I think is true to a certain extent on both, I can see what both people make arguments for, but when they talk about black people and they say that we have a victim mentality, I could see that. Can you see that? Could you see a little bit of it? When we feel like we're victims? Yeah. And to me, I think in a certain way, it could be cancerous in some instances. It could be very cancerous how we act. And we be like, oh, nah, we're victims. Because for me, I feel like being black is easy. Hell nah, it's hard. But at the same time, nigga, I wouldn't want to be anything else but black.
Yeah.
Black. I'm proud to be black.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm not gonna be like, oh man, it's so I wake up in fear and shake, and I be shaking every morning and be like, oh, is a police car kicking my dick? Like, I don't say shit like that. There's people out who promote that shit. But for me, Because the crazy thing is one thing I did read about the little house is, I guess one of the ladies who's no longer with Black Lives Matter, I read a response where she said, yeah, we bought this house as a creative house so people could come over there and create. My response would be like, nigga, what, you need a $6 million house to create in? Nigga, you better get there and fucking, and on top of that, you buy it in a white neighborhood. Nigga, why not buy it in the black community and build up our community with $6 million? You know what $6 million could do for Pine Hills?
Yeah.
Bro, $6 million in Pine Hills?
Yeah.
Nigga, you buying a whole shopping center. Mm-hmm. Nigga, now you got instead of a creative house, nigga, you got a creative complex.
Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
So to me, I was like, and then at the end of her little damn writing, her speech, she says something along the lines of like us living in white supremacy. And I'm like, bro, nigga, you buying this house had nothing to do with no damn white supremacy.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that shit no any damn speech to make it seem like,
Oh
man,
the best
look,
thing to do, because if this was gonna be like a creative joint, and I don't know how quickly this got out, if it was like they was in the plans of this, as soon as they purchased it, somebody leaked it because they weren't feeling the idea or whatever. Like if this was your idea to do this or whatever.
No, they said they been bought this house. They bought this house in 2019.
Okay, so the whole thing that they should have did, and like I said, I don't know for sure. And I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to wrap soon. But like what they should have did was almost similar to how Tyler Perry did it when he presented, even though he had the studio way before he presented it. They should have came with this joint. Hey, look, we purchased this. Like for all the people that's doing this, if you creative, whatever. And I feel like the $6 million should have added up to whatever you needed, like for people, these different creative ideas within the house, and had all these different areas where, okay, you doing this, you directing or whatever, oh, you over here, you artsy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you want to help and really bolster what we doing with Black Lives Matter, you over here with us in this area of the house. Boom, boom. Present it that way, bring people in to see, hey, this is what we got, this is what we doing, this is where this $6 million went. Who want to be involved with it? We cooking over here.
Bro, sound like you might need to apply for a new job, dog. Hey, Black Lives Matter director, boy. We got one for you, dog.
Right here, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, because that's one reason why we don't. So a lot of people don't trust them, because number one, they don't got a leader. But this is my biggest thing when we talk about things like this, bro. How easy was that?
Yeah.
Bro, how easy was that?
It wouldn't been nothing nobody could say.
Nigga, it took you 3 minutes, bro, and you did it off the top of your head,
bro.
Like, bro. So my whole thing is that, dog, we get into all these damn issues when shit like this pop up.
Yeah.
How the hell I supposed to trust that?
Right.
If I'm just a regular person and you come to me with this and say, hey, bro, we Black Lives Matter, we fighting for this, and this, and then I see you buying $6 million houses, and then I don't know nothing about it until somebody say, oh, you called us, but no, this house was for creative.
No, this is what it was for, though.
It was for, though.
And listen, and I don't know the intention, so I don't want to do that. But I do understand what CK is saying. It's like, okay, just nobody know about it, then all of a sudden this is that shit. It look a little shaky, and so you gotta be able to understand what that look like, and nobody ain't gonna take what you say as just church no more, because now you look a little shaky out here.
And all you have to do is be proactive. You got to be what they say, be not retroactive, but be proactive, not retroactive.
Proactive.
So my whole thing is like, why does it take something like this for, like, there's no way. It's like almost like they're playing checkers, not chess. Like even Black Lives Matter, bro. If they did a damn meeting on picking names and somebody said Black Lives Matter, bro, I've been in the back of the line, but I've been like, hey, that shit sound cool. But you don't think they're gonna be like all lives matter or white lives matter or some shit like that? Like, to me, that would have been common sense. To me, I was like, hey, let's just throw a 2 behind that bitch. Not even a 200. Just throw the number 2. Make that shit look cool. Black Lives Matter 2. What can they say against that?
But like I say, when we got into discussions about ideas, and just like you say, sometimes that nigga with the idea that seems so common, that nigga just ain't in the room all the time, bro.
Nigga.
Or sometimes
they don't got nobody in that damn hole.
Or sometimes that nigga be in the room like, I don't really want to say nothing, but like they just threw a 2 on that shit. We could avoid a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? That could be coming. You know what I'm saying? Like
I would say, hey, I'll come to some of the meetings, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't.
I think you would, bro.
I wouldn't.
I think you would if you really sit back and understand what you have to say and how important. If you knew that, okay, we really want somebody to come in, we really trying to hear what they got to say because we need some help. If you knew that they were coming, if they were opening it and like, bro, we really just need to understand what we can do with it. I know a lot of times you be like just shooting shit down, like, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, bro, like you got to understand, bro, people like you is really like important to some shit to really with some ideas that can really put shit in the right direction and really get shit on track, bro.
And I know we about to wrap up, but I agree with you. I agree with like more creatives and more people like with minds like me should be in rooms. But this is the thing. Right now, I feel like it's so crazy. I even call myself an outlier, which I usually never do. I usually don't say I'm like a person that's always shooting down and opposing stuff. Because to me, I just think differently. And to me, I think most of the time I'm right. Like, I'm pretty sure you think you're right all the time. I think we all think we're right. That's why we have our own opinions. But I feel like a lot of people, they hide behind the words like equality, because what's equality to you is not necessarily equality to me.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people hide behind shit like that by saying, oh, like we want equality. But in reality, they don't. They just want shit done the way they want it ran. Because to me, the reason why I think how I think is one of my bosses told me once a long time ago, perspective is everything. And I don't know why, but that shit stuck with me for fucking ever. So the thing for me, when I look at things, I try not to only look at stuff from my vantage point. I try to look at shit from your vantage point. Yeah. Because if I'm only doing this shit from my vantage point, it's self-pleasing for me. Shit, it's only for me, nobody else. Yeah. So sometimes I gotta look like and be like, damn, I wonder how the girls do feel when they damn going against a dude who transitioned to a woman 2 years ago and they getting lapped. They getting their ass whooped. Yeah. Nobody want to put themselves in that perspective. People putting in their self in the perspective of a person who they have a gender identity. Well, damn, what about this damn Olympic? No, this girl was on her way to the Olympics. Yeah. And now she's not because shit, old Tommy don't want to be Tommy no more. Tommy want to be Tara. So my whole thing is like, damn, like we get so people be like, oh no, but is it no, it's fair.
Right. And see, and that's why, like you say, people want to talk about equality and just look at it from that lens. The main thing to have, and like I always go back to this because I feel like this is one of the things that can really, I think me and you both feel this way. One of the main things that can really change the world is the open conversations. And just sitting down and really be open to trying to make shit better for each other. Really, really believe that.
I agree, dog.
But I agree, dog. I really hate it because we cooking.
Hey, we cooking, dog. But you know, we got you a little, a little one. But an hour, honestly, dog. I think this is kind of good. Cause I want to try this out. A little short pad to see how y'all consume this one. I'll definitely be able to chop this one up a lot more because it's gonna take down the editing. Yeah. But of course we're gonna name. We could. Hey, I think this one called The Conversation, though. Yeah. I like how you ended the conversation. But we appreciate y'all. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Smash
that
like.
Share. Hey, share on Facebook. Hey, we just trying to get our podcast out there. Yeah. I know. I think what make us special is we're having conversations that I guess I feel like that nobody else is having. We're having some conversations that, of course, is stereotypical, I guess people would say, but we definitely have different views.
Yeah, we got different views. Yeah.
But anyway, dog, like, hey, until the next episode, hopefully y'all enjoyed what I think we a little over an hour.
Yeah, we probably a little over
an hour. But hey, but y'all gonna like it. I think it's good. It to me. I think it's one of our better pods too.
Yeah. This one, yeah. I really wish we could have went longer because I think we tapped onto some. We might even pick up some of it in the next pod.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just, it's my fault. I got some stuff musically that I gotta attend to, man.
Hey, look. When we all win, dog. So hey, we good.
For sure, man. But like we always say, man, even if you're a villain, you're a hero to someone. So this has been the Super Villains Podcast, and we will see you guys in episode 52.
Be out.